It's the show. It's the show. Welcome to the show. It's the Sepsiss show.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an experiment. We have a new Ethernet cable and we've changed some settings in the stream, so we're hoping that we have less drops. If we get drops, we'll handle it like adults. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to another edition, another Wednesday right here from the Sepsiss office. The Sepsiss Show, music, art, culture, technology, and current events, social meteors, and more. If you were unfamiliar with this show, we have gathered some of the very best ideas from all of our favorite broadcasts and streams in the past, and we've combined them together right here for one show, everybody. It is the Sepsiss Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Music, art, culture, and technology. Please, 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 if you haven't already, share the stream. And I don't mean you don't have to share it on your Facebook wall so your mom sees it and judges you and stuff like that. But share it to your story.
Share it to your story. Share it to your groups.
Right, share it to groups that you won't get kicked out of. Stuff like that. Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
With me is the beautiful and talented, my co-host, Miss Lexi Zorn.
Hey.
She was best known for being our merch girl for how many years?
6.
All right, and now she plays keyboards and screams in the band. Yep. We're a band from Manchester, New Hampshire. We make hard rock and heavy metal music. We've been around for about 14 years or so. We started releasing music in 2019. We then later released an album, our first album, in 2020. And we have been releasing music and singles ever since. And we are currently recording and getting ready to release more music. So we appreciate y'all. We also have some shows coming up. I can't share everything with you.
We can't share the shows yet?
Not formally, not professionally.
Okay.
But I think it's wise that we do share the news that we have. That way, from a collaborative sense, people will have the opportunity to chime in, collaborate, or add to the value.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Adding to the value.
Adding to the value. Just like our good friend Purcell. Purcell, welcome to the
Hello.
welcome to the conversation, Purcell.
I'm happy to see you. He's normally singing.
He's always singing.
Right.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie.
That's why I gasped, because I was surprised happily to see him.
I'm hoping he comes out with a singing channel or a musical channel.
Please inject his singing in my veins.
Or the trombone.
Inject the talent in my veins.
There was a video the other day that I seen him performing and singing once again, and it was fucking throttled. It was just
for real. Big fan.
He just goes from technique to frequency to volumes to timbres just so easily. It's like so effortless.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always stressed out, if I have to go, I don't know a handful of techniques in my wheelhouse. I got a few things in my toolbox.
Yeah.
But I'm no big singer. Okay? So when I have to do something with vocals, I'm freaking out. When I got to go from one technique to another, when I have to go from false chord, to harmonizing, or if I have to go from singing something that's very much in key to counterpoint and something that's in harmony, I'm freaking out. I'm scared to that. Right.
It's a lot of work.
Right. Like I'm doing a lot of. Maybe it comes easy for some people, but not for me. When I'm doing screaming and singing together, or I'm doing like harsh vocals or like vocal fry, I notice Purcell can go from a wild banshee screaming like vocal fry with melody behind it. It's in tune, it's pitched, and then he can go into, you know, a smoothie, groovy, mellow, velvety thing. Like, what the fuck?
I like the way you said that. Mellow, velvety thing.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And it like, you know, you don't see people do that at all.
No.
Well,
Purcell does.
you don't see him do it. You see people try to do shit like that, and they don't do it well. And when he does it well and effortless.
The two go together.
Yeah. No crazy machines, no technology and smoke and mirrors and special microphones and incense burning.
No, just a man, his voice box, and a microphone.
No, yeah. And a great fucking band.
That's the recipe.
And a great fucking band.
A grand fucking band.
Right.
A great, grand fucking
yes,
band.
Yes, man. Absolutely.
Everybody.
Another.
The Adventures of Thaddeus Black.
Shout out to yes.
Follow them now.
Stop fucking around.
The Adventures of Thaddeus Black, motherfuckers. Follow. Respectfully, I'm saying.
Right. Right.
It's out of excitement.
Right. And big shout out to the homie Derek in the house from A Call to Action. Much love and respect. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for visiting. Another awesome band. Go check them out. A Call to Action. Stop sleeping. Stop creeping. No slacking or get packing. I'm going to tell you. No, I'm serious.
No slacking or get packing.
Pack it up. Because these boys, I'm going to tell you something. There's not a lot of bands. There's something that I have to share with you. We are living in a time right now where it's really easy, and be it that it might even be fun, for hundreds of thousands of artists to promote themselves and market themselves by going on social media and playing their real music behind them, and then lip syncing or doing a dance or doing a TikTok or a short here in the short video and TikTok era. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. I'm not punching down on it. There's nothing negative to be said about it. I think that everybody should include that into their marketing behaviors if they choose to. However, from the beginning, Sepsiss has always been a band that has gone live. We have always made it a point to make a complete fool out of ourselves and go live to record some of our worst live performances can be found on the internet. Go check it out. Go search it. And I'm not upset. I'm not ever hung up on any of these things because I think that bands miss out on an opportunity to draw people into their storyline. I think bands and artists, musicians often lose and miss out on an opportunity of simply grabbing a phone, going live, or having their friends record them and then uploading their actual, real, flawed music to social media. I cannot tell you enough how much people are missing out on this free promotion.
Seriously.
I know.
It's a big miss out.
And I know a lot of the bands have the ability to record crystal clear, high resolution production, and they put a microphone in front of their face like I do now, and they have the music playing in the background, and they're doing the motions and they're doing the singing and the screaming, and it looks like they're passionate, and that's fucking awesome. I think that is great. But I think that so many bands and musicians and rappers are missing out, and dancers are missing out, and performers are missing out, and just grabbing their cell phone camera, not getting hung up on how good the technology is. Or, I mean, it's well worth it to have some good lighting and a decent phone. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is, you don't need a big production crew.
No.
Having your girlfriend or your wife just record your live performances. And then, if not doing complete uploads, I'll get to that in a minute, taking the time to choose some quality or worthy parts of your performance and uploading it to the internet in a way where people can see the raw, flawed realness of your performance so they can get a taste of how to support you in real life, man. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? I mean, shit. I think it's just such a massive wealth. There's not, with all the hundreds of thousands of Facebook bands, we're a social media band. We're not a national band or a regional band. We're not even accepted in any of the local scenes. We've always just been we're an internet band. People don't really listen to our music or like our music very much. Not a lot of people go to our shows or anything like that. So what do we got to lose? You know? So when we go and we get opportunities to play, you know, we do the best we can, no question. But we always have somebody record our live performances so we can upload them to the internet and we can share with people our vulnerable, most flawed and unperfect selves so people can gain access and so people can experience us at our most authentic and given a real chance to support us or not. And, you know, a lot of people say, well, we don't got the microphones or we don't got the right technology or we need to hire a videographer. No. That's not what I'm talking about. You can do that too. Do that also. Have a music video and do a big production and get your choreography and your steps. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about even stuffing the band room every now and then. I'm not talking about dripping full albums. I'm not talking about uploading full live recordings of all of your songs. Maybe just do a little slow drip. I'm going to tell you guys what we do in Sepsiss. I'm going to tell you what we do. I'm going to tell you what we do. We record a collection of live recordings throughout an era of the band. You know? And then, based on updates on cameras, lenses, microphones, and technology, right? We reach an equilibrium and we max out the amount of high quality or our optimal quality of what we can accomplish on the stage, with lighting, with our routine, for that season, for that era, for that timeline in the band. And then phones will update. Laptops will update. You know, we'll write more music. We'll get better as a band. People will come and go. Our staff will upgrade. We, as human beings and adults, will start to spiral up. Okay? And sometimes when you spiral up in life, not everybody on your staff or in your family will even be able to recognize what the fuck you're doing because they will be comfortable or complacent or they will be settled with the standards and the achievements and success that they have. But maybe you are a person that's breaking boundaries or trying to reach for more, right? Hopefully you are. Hopefully you're always reaching for more. But, you know, in this sense, you know, for us, technology, even your cell phone will update and your band will update. Your skills will update. Your peace of mind and the way your vocabulary and your guitar and drum skills. And over time, what we do is we have a collection and library of music. We're not a band with 100 songs, so we can do this. So we're a band with 30 songs. So what we can do is, taking advantage of that, we get the songs up to snuff, you know, and for that era of technology, we upload the very best performances that we've had for that season. Okay, did that make sense? I know that's a lot. Basically, out of our catalog, we know that our fans, our friends, they're going to upload hundreds of videos of us over the months and years, especially in a season. Our fans upload tons of videos of us. Our friends upload tons of videos of us. So we're not worried about that. But when it comes to us and what we upload or showcase for our live performances, we try to gather the very best of what we can when it comes to full or complete uploads. And what I'm talking about is you have a title to a song, and from 4 count until the end of the music, you're playing the song from start to finish. All right? Everything else that we upload is only shorts, it's only clips, it's only pieces, it's only glimpses. So what I'm saying is nobody has anything to lose by uploading bits and pieces of their music over and over and over again. And I can prove it because that is the way that you have experienced and digested mainstream music your whole fucking life. On the radio, on MTV, in the mall, in the elevator. It's delivered to you in bits and pieces over time throughout your entire life. All the songs that you can remember, all of your favorite bands, even ones that you didn't like in the beginning that you like now. One of the main reasons you like it is because it's been introduced to you over and over and over again in new ways, in McDonald's commercials, Nike commercials, when you were in different moods. If you just showed Sepsiss music to somebody for the first time and they weren't in the right mood to hear it, they may never like it. And we know that as creators. So we have to recreate and remix ourselves. We have to repackage. We have to remarket ourselves in different lights. We have to reshow ourselves. We have to update. And we have to reinstall ourselves into the conversations over and over and over again. We have to remember why we loved our original music. Sometimes we have to repackage it in a way where we don't forget its original quality. We have to remix, repackage that, sometimes even with new band members, sometimes with new staff members and new venues, with new fans. Think of the, man.
Yeah.
Man.
It's deep.
It's deep.
It's deep.
Right. And the some of the best bands and greatest songs that you've known and come to love, you know, one of the reasons is because the delivery system. So we never really upload full songs to the internet and play them live. But what we definitely do is we take advantage of the free promotion of being able to upload ourselves as flawed, as vulnerable as we can, because we know that is a pathway for people to come into our lives and be a part of what we're doing.
And find ways to look at us as role models and admire us and use our story to continue with their sobriety or continue with their music, continue with whatever they're doing. They can use us as inspiration to change their lives, change their bands, be better people.
Right.
It's
We're not
good framework of a success story of a band that, you know, started 15 years ago, and here we are in a podcast. It's a good way to see the vulnerability of that whole evolution, is what I'm saying.
100%. Yo, what's up, Salvatore Pan? What's going on? Purcell said, hell, for me, they may never love me even after a remix, but them, you always need haters. You know, I used to question that all the time. I used to, because much smarter and older people in my life would come to me and say, William, don't get so upset about the haters. And I'd be like, I fucking can't, I'm a human being.
Yeah, your initial reaction is, I fucking hate them.
Right. I hate them back, You hate, Oh, you don't like me, I don't like you either.
Right.
That was always my thing,
Mm-hmm.
But I realized, I'm not going to say no names, but a nice lady came to me and she said to me, yo, Will, you got to start embracing the hater thing, man. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, you lost your shit. And she said to me some years back, she goes, you don't realize it. She goes, I've been following Sepsiss, my whole career. And she goes, the people that posture and promote that they don't like you guys and they can't stand you guys, and the people that role play not liking you guys, the people that go out of their way to try to deconstruct and misuse you guys, those are your deepest, passionate followers. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, you know? And she goes, no, seriously. I mean, you know, one thing about people online is it, especially social media, everybody's here for attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if you want to be heard or make an opinion, it comes at a cost. So when people go out of their way for our band, when people are truly negative, you know, even them, I appreciate them, because I realized that, man, I couldn't even get my family to go to a show. I couldn't get some of my friends that I grew up with, I couldn't get them to watch this podcast. And if I dropped a new song tomorrow, I couldn't get family members or ex-girlfriends or people I went to school with or teachers or guys I did time with, or ex-coworkers. I couldn't get them to listen to my new single. But my fucking haters, man, will definitely tune in.
Yeah.
In today's modern world, the algorithm counts on not people following you or agreeing with you. It counts on people tuning in and spending time on your pages, whether they love you, whether they hate you. Our career in the modern world, what we do, it counts on us having great relationships with Facebook and Google, because that's where people learn about our music. So I also learned, love us, hate us, or study us. When you study us, you're contributing to us. So people that want to stalk us or hate us or humiliate us, they have to type our name in. They have to post our pictures, and they have to start rumors about us in groups. They have to type us into AI, and they have to Google about us, and they have to stalk and sneak around. You know what I mean? Like, you can unfollow the page, but that doesn't matter to us. I think we got 20,000 followers or some bullshit, But like, it just goes to show, you know what I mean? Our haters and unfollowers follow us and care more about our metrics and followers more than the people that actually buy tickets to our shows.
Yeah, I find that interesting.
Our haters and people that preach to other people, that we are terrible people, our music sucks. Those people have a much more deeper investment than the people that actually buy our tickets and wear our t-shirts. Because they are responsible for creating some of the biggest, deepest, ongoing, passionate, algorithm-generating behaviors.
If every single one of our haters bought a ticket to our show, it would be sold out.
No, we're going to do that.
I'm serious.
We're going to do that.
And this goes for anybody, not just Sepsiss. If you have haters, if every single one of your haters bought a ticket to your show, it would be sold out. Just know that.
And this is another thing. We went to this may like stun you, but we opened up for Jelly Roll not too long ago, and we spent the whole day in the field. He was headlining Rockfest in Wisconsin, and first of all, let me say what an honor, and really a gift to us, really, as an invitation for us as such a small band to be like called on the phone and formally, no bullshit, to be formally called on the phone and be like, yo, we want you guys to come to Rockfest because you guys are activists, because you guys speak up for bands and you guys talk openly about the industry. We want you guys to come to Rockfest and play right alongside Jelly Roll. Like, Jelly Roll plays, then we play. Like, it was dope. And we were there for hours and hours and hours and got to meet all the fans. And fans are in Wisconsin. Two things about them. They are fucking so nice and so cool. And they are also super duper blunt. They are very honest. And of course there was a lot of Jelly Roll fans there. Shout out to him. But I was shocked of how many people were disappointed, how many people couldn't stomach it or stand it. The Jelly Roll was there. And I just was like, every time I heard it that day, I was like, what? I said, but this is a Jelly Roll show.
That's like the reason why you're here.
And people were like, oh, and I walked around that festival, and no disrespect to anybody out there. I hope I'm not hurting y'all feelings, but a lot of people didn't like the bands, and didn't like the lineup. And I know there's no way to have 10 or 40 bands or 100 bands on any bill, and everyone's going to be happy. I know that. But I was shocked of how open people were with us about how upfront they didn't like a lot of people in the lineup, and how open they were in expressing to us about that. You know, I don't know. Do you find that significant? Maybe I'm just new. Am I just new?
I think it's because we have opened up ourselves and got vulnerable with the people on the internet, and having these conversations, that the people that watch it feel more comfortable and open in talking about how they really think and how they really feel about the lineups and what's going on in music.
Video said, clarification, kiddo. Jelly Roll played before. Jelly Roll opened up for you. now I look, you guys got to know.
Yo!
You guys got to know that video in the chat. He's in the chat right now on Twitch. You guys are most of you guys are on Facebook. But if you were on Twitch, you know that's he's over there commenting. And he was there. So that's why he's saying that. Yo, shout out to Video, man.
I miss him.
I know. We gotta. Well, you know,
we say this every time.
I know. And the thing is, so that's why I'm going to share this with you now. Okay? So let's just talk about future Sepsiss shows. So because we'll never move on with the show. I just realized that we're all sitting here just talking.
Yeah, that's true.
See what happens?
We're hanging out.
We're all hanging out.
This is one of the reasons why I like going live. We all get to hang out.
Right. This doesn't happen if we ever do like streams that aren't live. Do you guys? Can I give you guys' opinion about this real quick? If you could, and then I promise we'll continue. Why am I holding my hand up like I'm swearing on the Bible? Can you guys? I'm not in court. Like, can you? Right? Can you guys tell me? No. Should we continue this show live, or do you think we should come up with a version of it that's not live? I don't want to do pros and cons. I want to know fucking raw emotion. What do you guys want from us? Do you guys want us live? Do the hand thing, because that really works. I feel like we're on to something. Look at our hands. I'm going to grab you. Continue live. Okay. And see, that's why I'm asking you guys, because I love you guys and trust this particular group that's in here. I know I can talk human. Thank you. Live. All right. You guys, I thank you for just telling us, because we don't know.
Gio didn't just tell us. He specifically yelled.
Yeah, Gio's yelling. Oh, Purcell said live always. We haven't had any bumps in the road. And that brings us to the next portion. Oh, we're not going to the next portion. Hold on. Before that. So, guys, we want to book more shows this year. We're already stacking them up. What we're not stacking up are bass players. So I'm going to ask you guys about bass players in a minute. But let's do this first. We have several shows in March. See? And I'm reading. And when I read, I get rid of my New England accent.
Yeah, it goes out the window.
It goes out the window.
Yeah.
It's not over there.
You're not
it's
from
not,
here
right.
no more.
And so if I'm not, right, so in March, Now it's back.
It hits different.
I'm not reading anymore.
It's like force it though.
So when I start reading, look, I'll pick up my notes and it'll say, "Okay, guys, in March." That's not how I talk.
It's in March.
All right, so over there in March, we're going to I can't tell you where we're going, but we have 2 shows in March. All right, and
that's it.
And it's gonna be over here, and after that one, it's gonna be over there. Huh? No, but you guys know already. March 7th, the Magic Room in Andover. You guys know that already. But Friday, there is a show accumulating that same weekend. And it's a fucking knockout. It's a doozy. So get ready for an action-packed weekend. A lot of the shows that... I'm telling you.
It sounds like you're selling a Jet 2 holiday.
I am. No, it's an action-packed weekend. And... a lot. Look, so far, all the shows that we've booked for 2026 are all female-fronted showcases. What do you think about that? That's different.
It took us years to try to get this together.
All right, and now we're here.
It took Amy Lee to start doing it for all the other girls to fall in line.
That's cool. I don't care what it takes for people to collaborate.
I'm just saying, it took a lot of years for people to even work with her on something that's a female as well.
It's even hard for the guys to work with each other.
Why is it so hard for people that are musicians to work with each other? Isn't the point of you being a musician? Oh, I want a band. I want to play in a band.
Hold on. Can you reframe all of that and then ask that same question to all of the musicians? And I'm going to be quiet, and then maybe the musicians, other than me, because we have some really passionate, talented, and experienced musicians right here in the chat. And they are more than qualified and capable to help you out with this. Look, you're almost bouncing off the couch with
yeah, because it's irritating.
Why? Why are you so...
It's irritating how we're all musicians and we all want to make music and make music together, yet we can't work together to make music.
Well, some of us can.
I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the people that have issues with it. The people that don't want to do it. The people that we have reached out to that aren't with us in this live, but we'll watch it later. That we've reached out to do shows with other female-fronted bands. Other bands that aren't female-fronted.
You're saying.
And they won't work with us.
Please stop me if I'm on the wrong path, okay? You're referring to Sepsiss formally reaching out to bands over the years and them ignoring us?
Correct.
Collaboration happens at the top, honey.
And then a deeper one of that isn't the general reason to be a musician is to play music with other musicians? I feel like it's much more easier to put together a drum circle than it is for us to play a show with.
Well, I think that
Hailstorm.
I think that they're
just throwing a band out there.
No, I want to help you, and then I want somebody else to help. But I think because this is just one perspective. I think that there are some companies, there are some farms that work well, right, with some supermarkets, right? Mm-hmm. But not all farms are going to partner up well with all of the supermarkets. They might be indie, right? So then maybe they do farmers markets, or they do because of what they think or what they believe or what they...
Is it because we live in a capitalist society?
That's a different conversation.
Oh.
But that does have something to do with it, yes. 100%. Because what you're talking about is selling tickets. Yeah. And then what you're talking about, that's why I say collaboration happens at the top, with the understanding that people are partnering with bands and companies and venues that share their goals. For instance, if you own a venue, you don't want a bunch of Nazi bands coming in there and busting up the joint.
No.
You're going to get a bad reputation, then you won't get ticket sales. So yeah, capitalism's going to suck for you. You're not going to pay the rent because people aren't going to buy tickets. Pre-sales are going to be low because people are going to be nervous to go to your shows and get knifed.
Yeah.
So it does, to answer your question, it does have a little bit to do. You know, people who go out to shows, they usually, even people that go out to a horror show, people that go out to see a movie about Freddy and Jason, okay? People that go on a roller coaster and want to be scared to death, okay? They go to horror films. They want to come out alive. They want to come out smiling. They want to, you know what I mean? People go to the metal show. They want to be able to get back in their car at the end of the night and not have hospital bills. Yeah. And hospital bills, damn right. If we're going to talk about hospital bills, then we have to talk about capitalism now. Because if you ain't got insurance, then maybe you shouldn't even be in the mosh pit.
Yeah, I get that. Like, if people's politics don't line up, it might not be the best fit. But like,
yes,
if it was the best fit, you know, like all these females, right? We're all coming together now. Everyone's playing shows together.
Yes,
I love that.
Yes.
But my thing is, why did it take us till 2025 for finally all the females to be like, let's all do shows together? I hate to make
Why
did it take so long? Like, I'm figuring this out playing the keyboard. I'm figuring this out playing the drums. I'm a young person.
Yes.
You know, out here with the adults for the first time going, why the fuck is it so difficult for us to do this? Because, like, if I was in one of these bands I'm not going to mention, and you guys hit me up, I'd be like, let's go play a show. What's stopping us?
So you mean, let's make it smaller. So do you mean females in rock and roll?
Yeah.
Or females in general? Because I think you know
what, we could even go deeper and say females in general, but we're talking about females in rock and roll.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I think more than usual we have seen females in the last. Okay, let me change paths. Females, even though there's not a lot of them, they tend to collaborate in hip hop.
Yeah, but they do it.
But want to know why? Because the men manage it and they put it together. Gotcha. So when you say, why don't we see more females in the music industry, I'm going to give it to you right now. The reason why you don't see more flexibility and freedom for women in hard rock and metal is because men cock block them. Okay? Does that help you out?
Yes.
I'm sorry to tell you that.
That's so dumb.
And that's just one. That's just one. That's just one layer. That's just one tier. So, but look at Purcell. No, but look at Purcell. Look, he said facts though. You know what I'm saying? These guys are in my peer group, my age. These guys have children. These guys have been through a few bands.
It's the people cock blocking.
Right. These guys have been cock blocked once or twice. Cock blocking is a big maneuver in the music industry. You mentioned capitalism, okay, and now we're talking about cock blocking.
Men.
So when you talk about men, capitalism, and cock blocking, what you're talking about?
This is America.
Yes, that's all you do. That's what you're talking about, though. You got to remember when you talk and I'm gonna put this in the clearest, boldest, unfortunate English as I can. Is forget about women having a role in rock and roll. Women couldn't have bank accounts in real estate 100 years ago.
We couldn't even leave our husbands that were abusing us.
Rock and roll is older than your rights. So I'm telling you. So
oh my God.
So yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so gross.
I'm sorry, and I don't want it to be that way. I want to make it perfectly clear. I don't want it to be that way. I'm just reporting this to you.
Is it also older than? I don't even want to ask.
You might not want to ask.
I'll ask after
You might
the
not want to
program.
ask because then we have to get into the origins of rock and roll. Don't do
I'll
it.
ask after the program.
Don't do it. Don't not for. We might have to have a whole episode on that completely. But women's role in rock and roll, okay, has always been kind of controlled because it's always been understood as a man's sport. I don't believe that. I don't think that.
Then for this,
I don't.
Amy Lee, thank you for once again paving the way for women to work together with other women.
I'm trying to hit the fucking clap
She's
button.
the only one that
For
can
Amy
fucking
Lee.
do it. She's the only one that can
man.
fucking do it, man.
Look at here, like
I
Purcell.
love this lady.
Purcell says here, the late 70s are when women could get their own bank account. Let's. Oh my God. I don't want to take a turn, but I'm
Late 70s?
I don't even want to look.
Oh, for fuck's
So
sake.
for all
I'm not being performative. I'm literally going, oh my God. This is not a performance.
and I'm only laughing because it makes me uncomfortable. I'm not laughing because I think it's funny. I don't think it's funny. It makes me uncomfortable, to be real with you.
This just shows how sick this place is.
Well, if you have a daughter that wants to get involved in entertainment or music, you definitely have some
Explain this.
you
to
have
her.
some conversations.
Yeah.
You have to have some conversations prepared.
Yep. You have to
So
explain this to the children.
I hope that doesn't ruin everything for you.
It doesn't. It's just going to give us talking points later, and we have to explain this to the children.
Guys, our first story tonight is Billboard just made free streams worth more on its U.S. charts. YouTube is still not happy, and it's pulling its data.
From where?
From the internet.
So how can we watch you? I'm not going to ask. We're going to...
It's a good one. It's good
Who's
stuff.
this dude?
He's a dude.
Okay.
He's a music guy.
Would you like to read this one?
I got you on this one.
Okay.
It's early in the night. YouTube says it will soon stop providing data to Billboard for inclusion in the U.S. charts, ending a partnership that has lasted more than a decade. Whoop-de-doo-da-day, that's what I got to say.
This is another treaty for us to rip up.
America, the companies and corporations that they are beholden to are just as nasty and unreliable in terms of its commitments to the contracts and treaties that they propose. The decision announced today, December 17th, everybody. His name's Liar. Liar Cohen.
Is
Listen,
that how you pronounce his name?
Lyor. Liar.
Oh, I don't want to...
No. I'm just saying, how else do you pronounce that? This decision, everybody can look on the screen right now. The
Look at the
decision,
screen.
right. The decision announced today, December 17th, by Liar Cohen, YouTube's global head of music, comes just one day after Billboard revealed changes to its chart methodology that will actually narrow the weighting gap between paid and ad-supported streams. Listen up. Under Billboard's current formula, the Billboard 200, one album unit equals 1,250 paid subscriptions. Streams or 3,750 ad-supported streams, a 1:3 ratio. Billboard's new methodology announced yesterday, it tightens that ratio to 1. I don't know how to read that.
1
What is
to
that?
1.25 ratio.
Yeah, I don't know how to say
Two
that.
and a half.
I'm gonna keep it 100% with you. I don't
Why
even know.
can't you just say 2?
So, but this is the music industry.
How does that tighten the ratio? It's 2.5 to 1.
So I'm
It
gonna.
doesn't make any sense.
Well, none of it makes sense to me because I'm not nearly educated enough to even understand how to read that.
It's a 1 to 2.5 ratio.
I don't even know how to say that. I couldn't pronounce the guys' names, and I don't even know how to say that. But this is how you navigate the music industry. You need to be an accountant.
You know, math.
Well, you need to be an accountant. You need to be a tech bro. You need to be a developer. You need to be a software developer. In order to be in the music industry, you need to be a fucking litigator, a lawyer. You might need a bodyguard. I don't know. In other words, paid streams will still be weighted more favorably than ad-supported plays, but by a smaller margin than before. Yet in a statement today, Liar Cohen said the changes don't go far enough. YouTube wants all streams to be counted equally on Billboard charts, regardless of whether they come from paid subscriptions or ad-supported services. Right.
Why does that have to be separated? It's the same
Jesus.
thing.
A play's a play. What do you guys think? Let's weigh in.
It's the same thing.
Let's weigh in. What do you guys think? I love stuff like that. Do you guys like that? Bip. I hope this is it. Oh, shit. Okay, there it is. What'd you think about that?
I think it's confusing and nothing really changes. 0.5 isn't